Welcome everyone to another episode of Alpha Bytes, where I just show you some interesting things in the crypto ecosystem, some stuff that could potentially make you some money, and perhaps some things that could save you some money as well. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is prePO. So this is a project that allows you to trade pre-IPO stocks and pre-IDO tokens. So for example, you can now trade the StarkNet token and zkSync token, even though neither of those tokens actually exist. We're speculating on the existence of them. And I think, probably within a year's time, they both will exist anyway. And so this is a market that you can trade. So if you go onto their website, you can see that you can trade StarkNet and zkSync as well. And you can do this through their website, but you have to be on Arbitrum in order to do so, right? But the interesting thing that I wanted to talk about here is what they've put into their medium. So they're designing a PPO reward system to incentivize key platform metrics such as TVL, volume, transaction count, and users. So starting early on the platform could even qualify you for future retroactive rewards. I think that this might be a quite a useful product. I know FTX, for example, they used to have Coinbase and Robinhood trading there. This has potential to be big in the future. I mean, I've seen projects before that have tried to tackle this, but then been taken down by the SEC. So as long as the developers here don't care about committing securities fraud, then I think this could be a potentially profitable thing to try out. Now, the next project I wanted to talk about is LogX. So this is a perpetual futures aggregator alive on Arbitrum right now. So if we go to their website, yeah, we can see all that. So they promise access to over 100 trading pairs, but this is in the future. So for right now, they've got their V1 up on Arbitrum, so there isn't really much that you can do right now. But now that it's just gone live, you want to be early, because we know what being early means. So if we go on their website, we can see we can trade several different pairs there. So like ETH, Bitcoin, Link, Uniswap, Arbitrum, Avalanche, BNB, and Optimism. And so when you actually go ahead and trade here, you can see that LogX sources its liquidity from two different sources. So from GMX and MUX. And MUX in itself is a perpetual futures DEX aggregator. So you're sourcing liquidity from most of the other perpetual futures DEXs live on Arbitrum at the moment. But what's really cool about LogX is that the fact that you can use multiple different collateral types. So I know a lot of like ETH whales, for example, want to keep their base collateral as Ethereum. So that's cool. You can do that. A lot of people are Bitcoin maximalists, so you can keep Bitcoin as your base collateral, or you can use various different stablecoins here as well, from the centralized and the decentralized stablecoins too. So like Frax and DAI. In terms of how all of this works under the hood, if you take a look at their documents, it's bare. I mean, look at this, right? It is pretty bare. But in terms of fees, right, you're paying whatever fees that GMX would charge or MUX charges. You don't have to pay any extra fees on top when you're using LogX. So that's pretty cool. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is zkSync. So Leshka has put out this excellent Twitter thread. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you want to check it out and read some of the more technical parts. But essentially, it's just telling you how to save fees on zkSync. So basically, whenever you do a transaction, you'll get this screen coming up. 1 second. You'll get this come up if you can see it. So it's estimated gas fees and then the total amount that you're actually trading. So if you click edit and then edit suggested gas fee, and you turn down the gas limit from 2.8 million or whatever the standard is for you there. If you turn it down to like 330,000 roughly, have I got this right? Most of your transactions should go through pretty easily. Now, if you didn't know, zkSync actually provides you a refund if you're overpaying for gas. But if you change your gas limit down, you actually pay a lot less. So Leshka says here, when you do this, you receive zero refund. You might think that the final fee would be the same, but no, the transaction is 2 times lower. So in this example, they saved 17 cents in fees. Now, that might not be a lot to some people, but if you're doing hundreds of transactions, or if you're used to the low fees of somewhere like Solana, then this is actually going to add up. I mean, you do 10 transactions, that's $1.70. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one.